This is Jason Kelly,
And this is Fiona McDonald.
and we're here to introduce you to an Anthropocene primer. This is a project that we've been developing over the past few months with authors from a number of countries around the world. We created this primer as a guide for learners to engage with the concept and the lived experience of the Anthropocene. Since work on the Anthropocene is continuously developing, an Anthropocene primer is a living document.
An Anthropocene primer emerged during the Anthropology of the Anthropocene workshop hosted at the IUPUI Arts and Humanities Institute in May 2017. This workshop was funded by the Winter Gren Foundation and the Indiana University New Frontiers in the Arts and Humanities Award. The goal of this video is to walk you through the layout of the website and the primer, as well as walk you through some of the functionality of the site. We will go through the menu bar, the structure of the syllabus, activities, bibliographies, and the blog. And then we will demonstrate how you and others can participate in open peer review of this primer. Using a site plugin known as Hypothesis, anyone can add comments, ask questions, and engage in dialogue with the authors and other users. Feedback from this process can then be incorporated into a version 2.0 of an Anthropocene primer that will be published later in 2018 in print. On the landing page of an Anthropocene primer, if you scroll down, you can learn more about the purpose of an Anthropocene primer, and as you continue to scroll down, you can learn more about the contributors, editors, and authors. If you wish to know more about each of their biographies, you can click under the Front Matter tab on the Authors section. As you continue to scroll down on the landing page, you will find your way back to this tutorial video and continue to scroll down towards the end, and you will see a new section called the blog. The blog is where we will add new content that acts as a place for commentary on new publications, findings, and emerging themes, as well as interviews and podcasts. The rest of the menu bar mimics the structure of a future print version of an Anthropocene primer and an open access e-book. In the Front Matter tab, you can find your way to the table of contents and see the entire syllabus in one quick snapshot. You can click your way to what interests you, or you can follow along on the menu bar. In the Intro tab allows you to read more about the definitions and concepts related to the Anthropocene. If you move along to the Syllabus tab, you will find a drop-down and a series of modules. The syllabus is organized into a series of 5 modules. These modules are a snapshot of current themes relating to the Anthropocene. There are, of course, many more topics that could be considered, but these 5 modules were identified by the authors as the most relevant to a wide range of learners from academia to industry to philanthropy. Each module is set up to allow you to enter at a beginner, intermediate, or advanced level, and within each of these levels you can engage with narrative, practice, and theory relating to the theme of the module. These are all color-coded and differentiated by font types. The following section is called Activities. This is included as a way to get learners to find innovative ways to work independently or collaboratively with colleagues, friends, families, and students about how to think about topics related to the Anthropocene in your own backyard. Finally, the Bibliography tab. A series of thematically organized bibliographies are offered here for you. An Anthropocene primer is designed for you to use on your own terms. You may want to start at the beginner level and make your way to readings at the more advanced level that tackle concepts and themes in more depth according to the syllabus and module structure, or you may wish to read on your own through the thematic bibliographies offered here. Now we're going to show you in the next section how to add your comments to an Anthropocene primer in open peer review. If you have suggestions on activities, new literature, etc., you can add your comments right to the text, and you can see where fellow users have added their comments too.
With an increasing number of scholars, we believe that open collaboration is a valuable component of knowledge production. Because of this, we're inviting teachers, researchers, and learners, whether they are in museums, academia, government, or beyond, to help us refine it through thoughtful and constructive critique. We're also hoping to spur dialogue in the margins of the text, and so to facilitate this, we've embedded a program called Hypothesis in our website. Hypothesis allows users to annotate online texts and have conversations in the margins. And we're looking forward to the users participating with each other in these conversations and engaging with the authors in conversation as well. To use it is pretty simple. On every page at the top right, there are these three small icons, a little dash, an eye, and a document note. If you click on the first toggle bar, it pulls out a menu. If this is your first time, you'll want to sign up for it. So click sign up. This takes you to a website, and this is Hypothesis's website. All you need to do is choose a username, enter your email address, and choose a password. It's important for us that we capture this information because when we create the second version of this primer, we'd like to recognize you as a contributor to the primer. And so we'll use your username as our way of doing that. So if you'd like your name referenced specifically, you'll want to use the name that you use in everyday life. If you already have an account, all you need to do is click login. I have an account, so I'm going to click on login. If we go back to the website, you can, let's say, go into a module. Anytime you want to make a comment in the primer, all you need to do is highlight a section of the text. You'll notice that a little pop-up bar comes up. One says annotate, one says highlight. You can do either, but if you want to participate in the conversation, you can click on annotate. When you click on annotate, the right bar pops up again. If you're not logged in, you want to make sure you're logged in. And you can create an annotation to the text. So again, annotate, and you can enter your comment. I am entering a comment. That's all you need to do. You can put an italicize it. You can put a hyperlink in if you like, whatever you prefer. And when you're done, you can add tags and post it to the public. This means that your comment is available to anybody who wants to engage with you in a conversation, including the authors of the text. If you would like to engage with somebody else's annotation, all you need to do is hit on reply. If you hit reply, you can see it creates a threaded conversation, probably not unlike you've seen on a lot of other websites. You can, again, create your comment, and when you're happy with it, you post it to the public. This allows you to engage in dialogue with other people. If you don't like your comment or you want to change it, there's an edit option. So you can always go in here and edit your comment. When you're done, again, you post to the public. If you want to make an annotation and save it for later, you can save it just for yourself. You can click annotate, and you'll notice instead of posting to the public, you have a private option here as well on the drop-down menu. So if you want to annotate the text for your own purposes, if you want to take notes for class, or you want to save some ideas for later, you just click only me and post to only me, and you're going to be the only person who's able to see that. If at any point in the future you want to delete a comment, you can go back up to the bar on the right and click delete. And if you want to share a conversation with somebody, there's a share option as well, and it'll allow you to take the hyperlink and share that on Twitter, Facebook, Google, or over email if you like. Hypothesis is pretty simple to use, and it's a really powerful tool, and we're really excited to be able to use it as a framework for our open peer review in the pages of the website. If you'd like to contact us with any questions about annotation, open peer review, about the content of the primer, please feel free to contact us. At the bottom of every page is contact information for Dr. McDonald and myself. You can contact us over email or Twitter if you prefer. And if you'd like to share information with us online, you can connect with us through social media using Facebook or Twitter. And of course, you can just send us an email as well.